Hello everyone, and you're listening to Chilling with B, and this is my review for Elsword on the PC. While browsing video game news and review websites, we are often bombarded with advertisements directing us to games we may not have even heard of, oftentimes advertising them with my favorite 3 words: free to play. Such was the case with Elsword, and how I became aware of this side-scrolling action role-playing game. After creating a free account, I logged in, and you get to pick which server you want to play on. You get bonus experience gains if you play on a server appropriate to your character's level. And each time you log on, you can choose which server to play on. After that, you then get to create your character. There isn't much to this part. You just pick from one of 4 pre-made characters. You have your classic swordsman, magic user, archer, and the 4th one, which I picked, uses a sword and some kind of arm cannon as a secondary attack. Each one of these characters actually has their own background story and personality. The game eases you in with a tutorial on how to use basic attacks along with abilities, and how to locate quests and find your way around. It's not hard to get into. You use the arrow keys to move forward, backward, and to jump. Z and X are your attack buttons, which when pressed in certain sequences generate combos. And A, S, D, and C activate your special moves, which use up mana points. As simple and repetitive as the combat may be, it is also a lot of fun, more so than I thought it would be. When not in combat zones, or dungeons as the game would call them, you spend your time in towns, where you can visit shops to repair equipment, create new gear, gather quests, visit other people's shops, upgrade current gear with enhancements, and participate in player versus player action. For a free game, there is no shortage of things to do. Like most role-playing games, the more you fight, the stronger your character gets, unlocking new special attacks, weapons, and armor to be used. Graphically, the game is really good looking, in a Japanese anime sort of way. It looks like something out of an episode of Dragon Ball Z, or Naruto, which is fine with me. There is a decent amount of story throughout the quest lines as well, but I would be lying if I said I didn't skip them half the time. For me, it's all about getting in, taking care of business, and doing it again. There is a limit to how much you can play a character per day though. The game does this using a stamina bar. The stamina bar goes down the more time you spend in dungeons, and when it reaches 0, it means you've played enough for the day. I could see how this may bother some people, limiting the amount of time they can play per day, but I've been able to play for 2 or so hours a day and still have a third of my bar left over, so I don't think it should be too much of an issue. In closing, this is a really fun beat-em-up game, with lots to do, and you can play solo or with friends. It's free to play, so you have nothing to lose by trying it out. I give it B's 2 thumbs up seal of approval. Later.